Is it time to buy or sell SOXL ETF? In this video, we will explore SOXL in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 12th of June, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You wouldn't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 4th of June, 2025, our system has ranked SOXL as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.93. Let's examine the performance of this exchange-traded fund during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 13.62% since we first identified SOXL as a buy candidate 7 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.95% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The ETF is positioned within the upper section of a very broad and robust rising trend in the short term. This scenario typically presents an advantageous selling opportunity for short-term traders. As a reaction, back towards the lower part of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $21.98 would initially signify an increased rate of ascent. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 14.14% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 46.36% to positive 15.64%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of negative 64.23%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 100% and negative 64.41% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would imply a future price between $0 and $7.72. Our latest daily update for SOXL includes the headline, SOXL ETF price up approximately 0.231% on Thursday. The SOXL ETF price gained approximately 0.231% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 12th of June, 2025, rising from $21.64 to $21.69. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated 4.62%, with a day low at $21.09 and a day high of $22.07. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days, and is up by 26.1% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 59 million shares, and in total, 97 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $2.11 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume on rising prices can signal potential divergence and may indicate possible changes over the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $70.08. While the lowest price was $7.23. Currently, the price is 69.05%, or $48.39, below the 52-week high, and 94.27%, or $356.55, below the all-time high reached on the 26th of November, 2020, when the price reached $378.24. Recent developments surrounding the Direction Daily Semiconductor Bull 3x Shares Exchange-Traded Fund, known as SOXL, highlight the volatility and opportunity within the semiconductor sector, particularly as demand for data centers surges. Nvidia's stock is showing signs of recovery, which directly influences SOXL as it is heavily weighted towards companies like Nvidia, whose performance can significantly impact the value of the ETF. Despite the concerning decline from approximately $69.42 in July to around $17 currently, market sentiment appears to be shifting positively with the rebounding demand for semiconductors. The recent US-China trade truce has further fueled interest in leveraged ETFs like SOXL. Investors are encouraged by the potential for amplified gains amid recovery hopes after months of pressure on the sector. In the short term, increased trading activity and rising data center demand may push SOXL's price upward as investor confidence rebuilds. However, long-term prospects remain contingent on broader market conditions, including trade relations and global semiconductor demand. As SOXL seeks to regain its footing, it will be crucial for investors to stay vigilant regarding macroeconomic factors and specific industry developments that could sway market sentiment and stock performance. The following signals have been identified for SOXL. There are mixed signals in the exchange-traded fund today. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, June 10, 2025, and so far it has fallen nearly 1%. Further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The SOXL ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, providing a positive forecast for the fund. Moreover, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between the two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections downward, there will be some support from the lines at $20.41 and $16.43. A breakdown below any of these levels will generate sell signals. Volume decreased during the last trading day, despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The ETF should be monitored closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal, pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 122 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 14 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 26 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 25 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 36 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 5 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 214 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for SOXL. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level, with significant volume accumulation at $18.81 and $18.60. There is inherent risk when an ETF tests a support level. If this level is breached, the ETF could potentially drop to the next support level. In this instance, SOXL has support just below today's level at $18.81. Should this be broken, the next support, backed by accumulated volume, will be at $18.60 and $17.13. This ETF can experience considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a broad prediction range from the Bollinger Band, this ETF is termed high risk. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated by 98 cents, which equates to 4.62%. For the past week, the daily average volatility of the ETF has been 6.05%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOXL. In the event of an upward trend, the initial resistance level for SOXL is at $21.89. If you do not currently hold any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already own the ETF, this may serve as a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SOXL faces its first support level at $18.81. Should this support level hold, it could represent a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $20.97, reflecting a decrease of 3.33%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits significant daily fluctuations, indicating a heightened level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is SOXL ETF a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level presents a potential buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for SOXL ETF to perform well in the near term. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 13th of June, we anticipate that SOXL will open lower by 7.5 cents, starting at $21.62. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.